You hear about people making it in real estate all the time, but you've been intimidated. You've psyched yourself out for no reason. This is Red Mike. To be a pro, you need to hear from the pros. And here they are, Damon Williamson and Trey Stewart.
Part two.
Part two.
We're about to welcome our next set of agents, which are, I say this practically about everyone. I say practically. Our two favorites, one of our two favorites coming back in, Vollmer and Angelia Ekholm. Come on, people.
I know. You say that to everybody.
Welcome.
I know. And that's very little now.
It gets watered down if I say it about everybody, but everybody's like, it's so good.
Am I your favorite?
No, I don't think so anymore.
Look, let me tell you, Allie, I need some comic relief, and you are typically the one I have to go to make fun of. So I apologize, but you're just such a fun target. I don't know why.
Allie, one of my favorite episodes that we've recorded the Red Mike podcast was the episode that you and Cameron were on.
Yes.
That is really one of my favorite episodes.
It was too.
I think you've recorded so far.
Yeah.
And this is Angela's first time.
I did.
Welcome.
My first time to be on any podcast, not just.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Now he can start picking on you.
You've been missing out on so much. My gosh.
Damon, do you really listen back to these episodes?
Not really.
Really?
I did listen to that one about the podcast with Allie, though, about the Roman Empire. Because
that's one of the ones that I've listened to, too. That's a really good episode. Yeah. If you haven't listened to that episode, you should go listen to it.
Was a legitimate answer because I do know something about it. But when you ask when somebody knows, how much do you think about it? You're like, I don't know. I don't think about it that often, but I do know something about it. And it was a fun episode also because the dynamic was just fun, you know.
It was fun. I just imagine you driving around listening to your own podcast all the time.
Day.
Like, oh, that was good.
Yeah, I just do it on a loop. I'm either working out, listening to my podcast, driving around. No, of course not.
See, I can't listen to myself on a podcast. Like if I hear it, I'm like, shut up, and I'm like, next.
It's like when you're talking to like a microphone.
Yeah.
On the way, your voice. I was like, that's not what I hear.
No, it's like I've gotten used to my voice though now, but I'm like, I don't want to hear me talk. Like, oh gosh. Well, if this is the first time you've turned to the Red Mike podcast, welcome. I don't know where you've been your whole life, but we've been here. This is the 1-year agency birthday episode, and if this is the first of the mini series you're tuning into, Damon and I are playing a special drinking game where anytime one of our guests say a word, we have to take a drink of our drink. And I've just added a new rule. We've had, the word has been said 4 times so far.
Oh.
Once we hit 10 times, Damon and I each have to do a fireball shot.
Oh.
I wish I would have word.
Hope y'all can figure it
I have
out.
to go get the kids from school today.
Nope.
Dang it.
Did you drive here?
Yeah, Megan and I drove here. Megan's not drinking, though, so she can drive us to go get the kids, I guess.
Oh, I can't wait.
While she looks at me judgingly on the way there.
Okay, so I want to hear from Angela first. How has your first year at the agency been?
It has been amazing, honestly.
What has made the agency different, though, for you?
I mean, you walk in and it's just a whole different energy than you would get anywhere else. I came from a big brokerage, and it got to the point where nobody went to the office. And if they did, they were in like a foul mood, or they were complaining about their dues or whatever. And it was just, I started feeling like old. So I wanted to go somewhere where I had like good, fresh energy. I'm a huge fan of shows and all the housewives.
I'm going to say
my
something
friends.
too, Angela, because you were this close to not coming over. Like that close.
You were?
Yeah. Because she said.
On your end or hers?
Hers.
Oh.
She said that she thought it was going to be too much to drive in and out every day. She doesn't live that far. It's in Colony.
It's half an hour each way.
I was like, come on, Angela.
And I listened to a podcast
So I had to bring her in there.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Do you listen to this podcast on your way in?
Yes, sometimes.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, I don't.
She didn't listen to our podcast. I literally walked her into the office and locked the door, and I said, until you sign this ICA, it's not going to be online. No, I'm just kidding.
It wasn't a hard stop. It was easy for me.
She did call us, I think, like 2 days later and say, I changed my mind, I'm in. And I was like, I knew.
I just felt it. Like, it just kept coming back to me. Like, that's just, it felt like immediately like family and just a kinship. You know, it's just amazing.
I have some other friends in real estate, and they're shocked at how often I'm at the office. They like never want to go to an office. And I'm like, I have so much fun. There's an espresso martini machine here. Why wouldn't I come?
Which is being used today.
A lot.
I use that, and the snacks is good selling.
Yeah,
it's true. Our Celsius is constantly out of stock.
Yes.
Because
It is again today.
Refill. I think that's why Allie comes up here. She likes the Celsius.
Well, Allie, on the episode that you were first on, we talked about how it took a while for them to convince you to come over to the agency. Yeah. Was it worth it?
Yes. It's been super worth it. I was going to say, too, fun fact you may not know about Angela is that part of why Samantha decided to come over was because Angela had been on the other side of a transaction with her. And she was so kind to Sam, and they connected on saving dogs and animal rescue and all this stuff. They were like, "Oh my gosh,
Really?
oh my gosh, Angela's there? Yeah, that's amazing." Like with agents like that. So she's
Angela
wonderful.
single-handedly saved dozens and dozens of dogs.
I do try.
Social media related.
Yes.
But I will tell you, both you guys sitting in this room right now are now team leads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
no team yet,
yeah.
but we're working on it.
Allie's working on a few hot candidates right now. Actually, we are interviewing somebody soon for her. But that's the graduation that you guys wanted. Like, y'all wanted to be in a point where, like, you take your career to the next level, and that's obviously what we encourage you.
I never felt that I could before, but I kind of felt like I had the support and guidance that I need to do it. And I'm probably one of the oldest people here, if not the oldest person here. But you guys are so nurturing on the other side, whereas before everybody was coming to me, like as a old lady mentor, whatever.
Oh, nobody looks at you like that.
No,
Don't
no,
put
no,
yourself
it's true,
like
it's
that.
true. It's true. So here it's been just like such a confidence builder.
Good. Well, we're glad for that.
I think it's been, the whole goal was to continue to grow. And as soon as I expressed that to you guys, it was like, okay, well, let's see what we can do about that. And then there was no hesitation. I felt believed in. I feel loved. You know, I think that's a really good feeling.
Yeah, when we're not making fun of you, Allie, we definitely believe in you.
When he says we, he just means him.
Yeah.
It's because I wore rhinestone pants to work one day, and he's like, "I'm just
Those
rhinestone
pants,
pants.
those were fun pants.
I mean, I love rhinestone pants. I wish I had
It
rhinestone
looked like
pants.
she sat at home and bedazzled them. You know, how people
What's wrong
used to
with
do that.
rhinestone pants?
Nothing.
Okay, good. I'm
Nothing. I just said they were cool pants.
gonna order a pair.
If I had, that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, if you did, yeah. If it was a DIY, yeah, totally.
I'm like, spinning along.
They're almost ready, dear. I've got them ready for tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so both of you are expert agents. So we wanted to play a little game called The Real Houses of Dallas. We are going to show 6 different homes on the screen.
Behind you, actually.
And we're going to see if you can figure out where in the DFW Metroplex
I bet I can name these.
these homes are located. Okay? So this is our first home. If you're not watching this on YouTube and you're listening to this in your car, Damon, will you describe this home for us?
I would say Texas traditional. I mean, it's very brick stone. It has the turret in the front, which was very specific to several builders. It's got the little porch that's kind of like more of a decoration than anything else. Little roof slope.
Damon hates a small porch.
I don't hate it, but I just know that there's like zero function. It's only for for elevation. But yeah, I mean, it's a very Texas traditional house. There's 2 on this list that I could say with 100% certainty where it is, but both of them are kind of similar to each other. So I'm a little curious myself.
So I'll give you a hint. No, actually, I won't give you a hint. Okay, where is this?
I think it's in Frisco.
What is it, Angela?
I think so too.
Wow. Yeah, it's in Frisco. That was really good.
I was split between that and Colleyville. Colleyville has some of that stuff too, but that's it.
Okay. All right. House number 2.
This is fun.
Oh man.
Okay, this is like
That's
a
an easy
very famous house.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
In the area. Angela, speak into your mic.
Do I need to describe this, or it's literally an estate? Let's just say that. Go.
Preston Hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
That's an easy.
Man, this game sucks. This is easy. I went through this the other day. I was like, I don't know.
I know where that one is. Let's go.
It's in the M streets.
Oh my gosh.
She's right.
But David, we're supposed to take a drink here time to get it right.
No, I was on the tip of my tongue.
This is fun. Yeah.
All right, house number 4.
Oh, I know what that is.
Damon, describe this one for those that are just listening.
So probably mid-90s built. Very. I don't. It's not too traditional to Texas, but it's definitely a brick house. Has some flair with windows, rounded archways in the front. I know exactly where it is, but let's hear what the girls have to say.
You know exactly where it is?
Exactly where it is.
Like the street?
No, not the street, but I know the area.
Okay, all right.
I feel like it's either Plano or Grapevine.
Listen to
I
you.
think Plano.
Listen to you.
Good grief. Wow, y'all are good.
Plano.
It's in Plano.
On the list, this was either Plano or Colleyville once again, and y'all both nailed it because you said Grapevine too, which is basically the same as Colleyville.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next.
Just good at what we do.
Don't know your stuff.
We know our inventory.
All righty. This one's more of a townhouse condo situation.
Is this in Addison or Oaklawn?
Oh, look at Angela.
Oaklawn.
Angela Ekholm for the win. It is Oaklawn.
Wow. All right. House number 6, last but not least.
Now, this does not look like where it's
Ooh, this
from,
is
but
big.
Out in Wiley somewhere.
This is big.
No.
This one's got a whole ass pond in the front.
What'd you say?
David, how would you describe this?
Ooh, South.
This would be, I'd call this like the Texas mansion because it's 100% like this very large, wide scale house that has the flair that you would expect for Texas. It has the stone, the brick, the high pitched roofs, the castle look to it in the front in a few parts,
And a whole ass lake.
and a large cosmetic fountain pond in the front.
How do agents add this like trickling down the rock? What Photoshop setting is that? Because that's nice.
It's just a picture.
I think that's.
Oh.
It's 100% just a picture.
I think he said it was close, but I don't think it's
it's
South
not.
Lake.
What is it?
She said South Lake.
South Lake is
In the
within miles of where it is. Yeah,
South Lake.
Colleyville.
Colleyville. Oh, he's only said Colleyville like
Yeah,
4 times.
I know. Because I have the list and I'm looking at them, and some of these I'm like immediately know like there's obviously a few things here and there that were built by the same builders. Plug in a house and then name the city kind of thing because they were built in both. But yeah, Colleyville. So good job. You were like 4 for 5.
No, they were pretty much.
4, 6, 4.
They got 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6.
That's really good. Although I don't know, I kind of give the last one because that could have been a Keller South Lake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Grapevine,
the same
Colleyville, South Lake,
situation.
3 of these areas are
Wow.
the same.
Okay, what is the biggest house either of y'all have ever sold?
Square footage wise.
Square
Yeah.
footage or price?
Square footage. Well, both.
6,500.
Whoa. Where was that?
It's Frisco.
Oh.
Like 4 years ago, they got it for $970.
What?
Triple that now.
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
$2 million now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She always told me if it's $2 million, I'd sell it, but she still wants
Go
it.
sell it.
Wow.
Time to sell it.
What about you, Allie?
Send her this clip of the podcast.
So it's not very big, just a bigger piece of property. So I think it was close to 4,000 square feet.
Nice.
But on
How big was the property?
I think
With horses.
What, 13 acres?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We visited that one, didn't we?
Oh, is that the one out? Yes. Oh, that was a cute house. That was a great broker's open,
Beautiful
too.
house and beautiful land. I really like that house a lot.
It's a good house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us to celebrate the agency's 1-year anniversary.
I only saw trade dreams
Get
once.
on out of here.
Well, because y'all didn't say the word.
We didn't say it at all.
Nope.
Yeah. Take those espresso martinis and then go down them.
Yep.
All right.
Next. Do not
So-
do that again.
Our time is over.
Do not do that again.
Cheers to the agency's 1-year anniversary.
Cheers. Thank you.
Woo!
Shit.
This has been The Red Mic, the weekly podcast where real estate meets reality. On this show, you'll get all the tools and hear from all the pros to set you up for successful real estate ventures. We hope you've enjoyed the show, and we hope you've gotten something from it. Make sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, you can find us at theagency.dallas, at Realtor Damon, and at Trey_Stewart. Catch you next time on The Red Mic.